Hi, I'm Ricky Alexander.
And I'm Matt Farrell.
Welcome to The Back Porch, Season 3.
Today's guest is Scott Robinson, the scientist of sound, the magician of music himself.
Beautiful home. Yeah. Should have never sold the place.
He's a tenor saxophone player, terregato player, contrabass saxophone player, bass saxophone player, trumpet player, clarinet player, theremin player. He's an astronaut at times. It's going to be really. What I really love about your playing is the different sounds you incorporate into it. It's almost like you're a scientist of sound, and I just want to know the inspiration behind that. What draws you to the exploration of sound?
Well, it's an obsession, and as you know, I'm interested in a lot of different music. It's a very big world for me. I like to enter all the different rooms of the house, so to speak, and just try to give the music what she seems to be asking me for.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a style player. I'm going to play this style and that style. But I'm able to fit into a lot of different stylistic situations because I don't approach it from the standpoint of style. I just approach it from the standpoint of music. And what is the music? What is she asking me for? And I'm very comfortable with trying to give her what I feel like she's asking me for. Although this is daunting because, music to me is a kind of a goddess that's almost unapproachably beautiful. And so you have to kind of be able to put those feelings aside and just say, you know what, she's also forgiving and tolerant to a point. And so if you come into it with a pure heart and pure intentions. I try to go to her with whatever you have to offer. And for me, that attitude gives me the chance to offer up a lot of different things, a lot of different kinds of sound.
What is the inspiration from all that? Is it just that hunger of needing more, or?
Well, as far as sound, yeah, it's an obsession. I gotta admit. I mean, my house is full of hundreds of instruments, not just the laboratory, but every room of the house, basically. I'm working now. One of the things I do every night in the lab, I'm working on this daily sound piece. Basically, I decided for 365 days, I'm going to play a different instrument each day and just add it in a linear way. So it just kind of unfolds like unrolling a lot like this one.
It's just one recorded piece that you're adding to each day with a new instrument.
With a new instrument, meaning a new type of instrument, not just like a different manufacturer, a clarinet or something, but, alto clarinet with C clarinet, Chinese gong, this or that, camel bells, whatever. And I just kind of listen each night. What do I hear after that? What I did last night? And I just add it on. It might be just one little ding, one little sound, or it might be a little 20 seconds of sound. It's something I look forward to every night. What's tonight's sound?
Yeah.
Oh, the suspense is killing me. Oh, I can't stand uncertainty. Oh, tell me now, 'cause I've got to know whether you want me to stay or go. So love me or leave me or let me be lonely. You won't believe me, but I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. Oh, you might find the nighttime the right time for getting on. Nighttime is my time for just reminiscing. Forgetting instead of forgetting somebody else. Oh, there'll be no one unless that someone is you. Oh, I intend to be independently blue, so I don't want your loving, I don't want to borrow. Love you today and then just give back tomorrow. Your love is my love, is no love for nobody else. No love.
first times I saw you, you were playing the Theremin Society annual concert at Joe's Pub.
Oh,
You came out real slow in a spacesuit, and you had composed this backing track with the sounds of the planets, and you played all of these incredible instruments for 45 minutes, and everyone was entranced. It was
you were there for that.
such a cool concert, but I remember, like, how did you get a spacesuit? And then, can you tell us a little bit about some of your clothes?
Absolutely. So I guess you're no moldy fig either if you went to that show.
Sure. I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah, the Theremin Society. The theremin is a fascinating. It's the only instrument that you play without touching. We just play it in the air. It's very difficult though, and I have not mastered it. But yeah, that piece you're talking about. Well, my wife Sharon makes my clothes. She made this beautiful vest and shirt and tie.
Classy.
She makes all my performance clothes. I've whined for years that I wanted a spacesuit. And I finally got my way. And she made me the spacesuit.
So she made the spacesuit.
Oh yeah. And it's a thing of beauty. Wow. You would love the spacesuit. So for that show I was asked to compose a piece. So I came up with this whole thing. I used the actual sounds recorded by the Voyager spacecraft. Sounds that are radio waves and things coming from different planetary bodies, solar wind and stuff like that. For years and years and years, I've been talking about doing something like this. And I used a couple of different theremins, different models too. I have some very unusual ones. One of the ones I have was made by Robert Moog, the synthesizer pioneer. It was his first instrument that he ever made. I think he was in college. He made 20 of them. His dad helped him build a cabinet. So this is super rare and has incredible sound. Very, very special sound. So I used a couple different instruments at different stationed at different places on the stage. It was a kind of a performance art piece where I was moving around the stage, I went to this and smooth that. It was all cued to this kind of soundtrack, backing soundtrack to that creating these playing sounds. It's in my spot cabinet.
me.